Miner and proof of work. Today we will see about first application of blockchain is Bitcoin. Then we will discuss about who is miner along with roles of miner. After that we will try to understand POW algorithm, or we can simply call it as proof of algorithm puzzle. Then the last topic, how to get free bitcoins. Blockchain versus Bitcoin. A blockchain is a decentralized, distributed, peer-to-peer network records transactions between two parties which are immutable. Simply, we can say that we can transfer cryptocurrency from one country to another country without additional charges like transactional charges, currency exchange, etc. A Bitcoin is the first application in the blockchain used to transfer cryptocurrency without having bank account, or simply we can say cut down the third parties like bank. Main advantage is that we cannot pay any additional charges like transactional charges. Then how the transaction will happen without banks? Simply, instead of centralized network, blockchain uses decentralized network with a peer-to-peer connection where each node acts as a miner. Then who is miner? Any person can become a miner. Here we required some condition, like he required some computer node to connect it with the blockchain network. The miners get Bitcoin reward for dedicating computer node with high configuration GPUs, electricity, and running proof of work algorithm. The miners involves creating hash of block of transaction that cannot be easily forged, protecting the integrity of entire blockchain. Remember, the first who solves this puzzle with less time and efficiency get rewarded, and the new block gets added into existing block. Let's we see an example how proof of work algorithm will run. Suppose Alice is an employee in X company. Initially Alice have 0 bitcoins. Now X company created salary 100 bitcoins to Alice. Now Alice have 100 BTC to spend. Alice made a transaction to pay car EMI of 10 BTC. Now he left over with 90 BTC balance which are unspent. Again, he pays 10 bitcoins for rent to his owner called Bob. Presently, he have 80 BTC which are unspent. Here, Bob already have 500 bitcoins in his account. Now he receives 10 bitcoins from Alice. So totally he have 510 bitcoins. Bob had initiated a transaction 20 bitcoins to buy electrical gadgets. This transaction is broadcasted in transactional pool. Now miners will receive transaction 20 bitcoins which is broadcasted by the Bob. Then miner will going to solve proof of work algorithm to trace its origin, which means they will trace how 20 bitcoins got for Bob. So proof of algorithm checks and knowing that Alice transferred, then they will verify the Alice history. Come to notice that X company is created. Like that, miners will solve this puzzle and creating hash of the block. Once the transaction is successful, then Bob had balance of 500 BTC. Therefore, we can say that one tracing back of the origin, who got the money, how they received, like that one tracing the its origin back is called a POW algorithm work. Roles of miner. Let's we see what is the role of miner. Suppose in a blockchain network, there are 4 different miners that exist which are anonymous. Their duty is to run blockchain algorithm called proof of work to validate transaction. Assume that there are 4 different transactions initiated by the 4 different persons, namely T1, T2, T3 and T4. Now this transaction will reach us to transaction pool. Now transaction pool will collect all the transactions done by the persons. The miner duty is to collecting all the transaction from the pool and verify each transaction and make a hash of block with the proof of algorithm by tracing its transaction origin like previous example. After verifying transaction hash using proof of work algorithm, higher GPUs and computation power, then miners will solve this puzzle, get rewarded, and the new block is added in the blockchain. Proof of work. So, what is the proof of work? A proof of work is algorithm invented by Cynthia Debug and Moniro Nahor in 1993, which helps in denial of service attacks and removes abuse spam on a network. Proof of work was later popularized by Bitcoin application, foundation for consensus in permissionless blockchain and cryptocurrencies. In blockchain mining, the miners get rewarded by solving a puzzle called proof of work. Using the proof of work, they resolve the problem called double spending. So what is double spending? Suppose a buyer had 100 bitcoins in his account. Then he initiated a two different transactions for seller A 100 BTC and seller B 100 BTC. Here, this situation known as double spending, which means original buyer had 100 BTC, but he initiated two times of 100 BTC. Buyer using some intelligence technique that it takes 10 minutes time to mine that transaction, but in proof of work consensus, the rule is the first who initiated transaction is updated and second transaction get fails. In proof of work algorithm, it involves mathematical puzzles like network hash rate, more computational power. It takes an average every 10 minutes to add a new block in a existing blockchain.
Free bitcoins. It's interesting concept how to earn free bitcoins. There are various methods to earn the bitcoins, but I am listing top 5 methods how to earn the bitcoins. The first method is signing up into Unocoin site. You can earn 200 rupees and you have to use the referral codes. The referral codes are varies every time. Please check it out. It's update by logging into unocoin.com and enter the coupon code U92648. I will show how did I got 200 rupees Bitcoin in unocoin.com. Here, just I logged in Unocoin site. Clearly, you can see that I received 0.026867 Bitcoins and my referral code is 92648. And this is I received on 2000.
The second way of earning is become a Bitcoin miner. This is a fast, cheaper and reliable method to mine Bitcoin. You just need a normal PC and a Bitcoin miner. To start mining Bitcoin, you may need to join a mining pool with a group of miners. This type of mining produces a lower amount of Bitcoin compared to power cost needed to operating them. So you cannot expect much from this method. I listed a one site called slushpool.com. This site will help you how Bitcoin miner pool is going to join and you need to download some set of softwares to run the Bitcoin mining. The third way is use a crypto browser. Several websites helps to get free Bitcoins instantly by doing certain activities. For example, you will get free Bitcoins instantly by surfing the internet using CryptoTab browser. I listed the site is crypto2tabbrowser.com. The fourth way is becoming the Bitcoin faucet. This method is a specific feature on website that constantly provide Bitcoins to some user. For example, some websites dispatch a fraction of free Bitcoins every second as a reward for promotion. However, this is an exceedingly small amount that is rewarded to one user after a few minutes. The idea is that The faucet holds visitors to website for a long time, and the website owner can get better ad revenue, more engagement, and other benefit out of it. So I listed a site is one of thing is bitcoiner.com, and the next way is you can earn by reading Bitcoin blogs. You can also earn Bitcoin by reading about Bitcoin from the website like Coinbase. This site offers various courses and videos about crypto. You just need to answer the quiz questions or need to clear some specific task. Based on that, you will awarded with a small portion of specific crypto coin. However, to do this, you need to register yourself on the Coinbase website. I am giving one more an extra to how to earn the Bitcoin by playing a mobile or online games to earn the bitcoins. There are so many online games that are rewarded small amount of bitcoin as a prize. It works similar to the Bitcoin faucet. The Bitcoin rewards encourage user to play games and view ads. Therefore, gaming has emerged as a great source of advertising to reach people by offering Bitcoin prizes. However, the rewards amount trends to very much low, and I listed the site of this one is blockchain.poker.com. Thank you. In the next video, we will see about cryptocurrency and different types of cryptocurrencies.